Hello! See, you thought you could escape me. You thought. So funny. But no, welcome back to Witch Talk. My name is Audrey. Welcome to our segment called Cup of the Crone. And today we're going to be talking about Aquarius, the water carrier, or water bearer, from January 20th to February 18th. But some really exciting news going on. Witch Talk has added another item to their merchandise line, and I'm actually wearing it right now because it was freezing in my house. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, we added yoga pants, and I can't tell you how excited I am. How excited I am about the yoga pants. They were freezing today, and I sit there and I showed my best friend, and she was just like, oh my God, I love them. And I was like, they're super soft too, and they're ultra adorable. Like, I've been running around and doing stuff all morning in them, and I went out with a friend of mine, and they were super comfortable and super cute, and I love them to freaking pieces. Okay, so next thing, let's go ahead, and I have some huge announcements too when it comes to the botanical line. So Whispering Hollow Emporium has announced, we have decided that their next mystery box for August is going to be the Witch Talk line, which I've had a lot of people reaching out to me, like, hey, I want to try the products and that kind of thing. Well, guess what? This way you can. You get $60 worth of products for half the price, which is awesome. And you get to try everything out. I used the shampoo last night along with the foot scrub and the rose clay face mask because I told you guys I would try it. And oh, Lancet, it feels like my hair feels all types of love, and I'm going to try. Today is going to be one of my self-care days while I'm working on the blog. So I am going to be doing my hair mask today too. So I'm very excited about that. So yeah. So if you want to go ahead and try the line and be a part of the mystery box, you can do like this 1 month only. Just go ahead and message Whispering Hollow Emporium on the Facebook page. You just type it in and you'll be able to find them. Also, there are links on it in my Facebook page also for Whispering Hollow Emporium. Also, you can go to Lunar Witch Designs or Whispering Hollow Emporium. They're the sister companies, and you can order through either one of them when it comes to the merchandise. So, yay. So let's get into Aquarius. So I seem to attract a lot of Aquariuses. My sister's an Aquarius, my mother is an Aquarius. I have a really talented friend who is a teacher and a fantastic singer. God, she sounds like an angel and a muse. And they are Aquariuses, and I get to see different aspects of Aquarius in these many different people. And another book that I want to recommend for you guys is this book. It's called Astrology, Understanding Your Star Sign. It was like $15. It's not bad at all. It covers all the signs, not to mention like star sign, moon signs, sun sign and star signs are the same thing, by the way. And it also goes over like I think it even covers like it even covers like your sun sign in, like, for instance, it goes sun sign on Leo, and then it goes to moon sign Aries, and then it goes over which one affects which, like, individually, and literally everything you need to know, like a good synopsis to be able to work on with it will be here, and it's just absolutely amazing. I bought this book and I absolutely adore it so far. It's really honest synopsis when it comes to signs, and I thought it was really cool that it goes over the individual moon signs also that's tailored to your star. So for instance, I'm Scorpio sun and I'm Taurus moon. It actually goes over that, which I found absolutely fascinating. So definitely a great buy. But today we're going to kick it off with Aquarius. So Aquarius is the fixed air sign, and yes, don't let the name fool you. It is a air sign. It is a fixed air sign among the zodiac. It is the sign of scientific analysis, of experimentation, of detachment. It is literally the jack of all trades kind of a sign when it comes to relationships also. Friendships, courtesy, kindness, tranquility, mystery, intrigues, magic, genius, originality. I see a lot of these qualities in my little sister, like, honestly. Eccentricity, independence, humanitarian issues, definitely my little sister. She's incredibly independent. She is incredibly, like, she is definitely a freedom fighter when it comes to, like, Black Lives Matter, which, by the way, they do matter, LGBTQ plus rights, which there should be rights for. We'll get on that in another segment because I don't understand the injustice that happens in the world. Fame, recognition, politics. My little sister, she definitely is one that digs into the politics. Like, she doesn't just take everything at face value. She will dig. And, like, she did some digging on Joe Biden, and she actually, the things that he stood for and his plans were a lot of things that she agreed with, which she actually educated me, which is so nice because usually my husband does it. Creative arts, electricity, magnetism, telecommunications. My little sister is so great when it comes to communication, like, honestly, because she is definitely a balanced, like, Aquarius. She's young. She's in her early 20s. And she's really young still, but her level of emotional maturity, her level of communication, her level of just strength absolutely baffles me, and it shows the great parts of Aquarius. I've known a lot of Aquariuses that are incredibly unbalanced, and I've seen a lot of them that are incredibly unbalanced, and a lot of them that are extremely close to me, and it can be really, it's really hard to kind of deal with them, and they can be really self-destructive. Aquariuses in their negative aspect can be unwilling to share ideas. They could be tactless and incredibly rude and critical. Azrael, my cat's trying to get into my chicken. They could be tactless and really rude. They can be perverse and have eccentric individuality, which I really don't view as a negative aspect. They can be incredibly self-destructive and self-interested. Unbalanced Aquariuses, they can be very narcissistic, and they can play the martyr, which is one of my pet peeves. They don't like to deal with their trauma, and they blame their trauma and their problems on everybody else. Like, it's not my fault, it's everybody else's fault. They have an unwillingness to fight for their beliefs. They have a certainty and lack of confidence, and they are the kind of people that when you have a good, just like Capricorns, when you have a good Aquarius, that Aquarius will fight and will fight for you. They are some of the best people. I have a friend of mine, he's also an Aquarius, and he is one of the smartest, most kind, incredible men that I know, and it just baffles. He's married to one of my friends that's a Virgo, and they really make the most incredible power couple in my LARP community, and I just love them to pieces, and I just worship the ground that they walk on. And I do the same thing with my little sister, but when you come across an unbalanced Aquarius, they can be toxic, and they can be as self-sabotaging as any unbalanced Scorpio that I know. So if you see and a lot of Aquariuses, when they don't want to deal with their trauma, they use a lot of escapisms. And sometimes they're really healthy. Like, for example, I have an Aquarius friend that he plays video games, and he is actually a paid professional in video games. But he does the balance, which is exactly what everyone needs to strive for. Then have another Aquarius that I know, and she escapes into alcoholism, and she escapes into other people, and she tries to be really, really controlling because she can't control her emotions in her life, and it's really, really hard. It's really hard for her to deal with her traumas, and Aquarius already has a tendency to have low self-esteem, but that just really amplifies it. So Aquarius are really big. Aquarius and Sagittarius are really, really big when it comes to like addictions and escapisms. So, and unbalanced Scorpios are the same way too. So watch out. But some really positive things about Aquarius are they're very communicative. They're very thoughtful and caring, and they're very cooperative, and they have a great independence, but also when you are in their life, they're very dependable. They're very scientific, and especially my little sister, because she loves to know the science of it, and she loves to know the the theories, like especially conspiracy theories. She's super freaking smart, like, and she has a strong belief in like human reforms, and Aquariuses do too. That's a sign thing. And then they have independence of thought and action. They really do think for themselves. Aquariuses are one of those people that they will not retain dates, but they will have a proper form of action. They will think for themselves, and they will make a decision for themselves, which is incredible. And they make great parents because of that, because they raise not just for obedient children, but for children to know ethics and to teach them right and wrong. So that's what you get when you're a balanced Aquarius. They have very intense interest of people. They're very empathetic. They're very loyal. In friendships, they make incredible friends and incredible lovers. And they're very inventive. You know, Aquarius is what I said before, is the jack of all trades. Aquariuses really they could be with literally any sign, because they're so diverse, individualistic, and there's not really a person that Aquariuses just don't get along with. Aquariuses, in my book, if you find a great Aquarius, like, you are definitely going to, they're amazing people. They're incredible people. And my little sister is the prime example of an amazing Aquarius. And then there's some Aquarians that I know that I never want to lay eyes on again, to be honest, because the narcissism and the toxicity and the martyrism and the just stagnant, not wanting to change, just makes it a no. So an Aquarius is like a catch-22 for me. It's one of those things that you can have a really good Aquarius and then you have a really bad Aquarius. But fortunately, I know mostly good Aquariuses. There's about one or two that I know that are close to me that I'm just like, eugh. But besides that, my little sister is fantastic. My girlfriend who can sing like a siren, she's fantastic. My guy friend who is in LARP, I sit there and I talk to him for hours because he's so freaking smart. And he's so great at the communication. But that's all I have in Aquariuses. So Aquariuses, I give them about a 7 out of 10. Because I just know so many great Aquariuses. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Tomorrow is our last zodiac sign. Our last. Which absolutely just baffles my mind. And we're going to dig into Pisces. And everyone gives shit about Pisces. I don't know why. But yeah, go ahead and tune in tomorrow when we talk about Pisces. And starting our new series. I think we're going to dig into the Pantheons. But thank you guys so much. So merry meet, merry part, and merry meet again.